Have you ever whispered the name Amitabha in a moment of fear or despair and felt something shift inside you? Have you ever wondered if repeating a simple phrase could actually influence your life, change your karma, or even alter your future? What if the key to peace, transformation, and liberation wasn't hidden in some remote monastery or ancient scroll, but already within your reach, wrapped in just 4 syllables? Welcome back to the channel, where we explore not just philosophy, but the living wisdom that transforms hearts. Today's episode will challenge your assumptions and open your heart to a truth so simple it's easy to overlook. We're going to explore the hidden, mystical, yet deeply practical power of chanting the name Amitabha. This is not about blind faith. This is about conscious, transformative practice, about how one phrase can shift your vibration, realign your soul, and guide you through even the darkest valleys of life. In the midst of chaos, when life seems unbearable, many people instinctively turn to prayer, to mantras, to ancient names passed down through generations or millions. Amitabha is that refuge. But what makes this name so powerful? Is it divine magic? Is it psychological comfort? Or is there something deeper at work, something rooted in universal law, energetic resonance, and profound spiritual alignment? Let's start with the basics. The name Amitabha represents infinite light and infinite life. It is not just a name, it is a vibration, a cosmic frequency that aligns you with the qualities of clarity, compassion, wisdom, and boundless peace. In the Pure Line tradition of Buddhism, chanting this name is the gateway to liberation, not just after death, but here and now. You see, your mind is constantly chanting something. You may not realize it, but there's always an internal mantra playing in the background. Sometimes it says, I'm not good enough. Sometimes it says, life isn't fair. Sometimes it says, what's the point? These mental loops shape your reality. They form your emotional state, influence your choices, and determine your destiny. The practice of chanting Amitabha is about consciously replacing those unconscious mantras with one that embodies light, clarity, and grace. Let me share a story. Woman lost her husband and our only child in a car accident. Grief consumed her. She stopped eating. She stopped speaking. She wanted nothing more than to disappear. Friend took her to a temple, where an old monk simply said, "It just chant. One thing, just chant." With nothing left to lose, she began murmuring Amitabha under her breath. After day, hour after hour, she chanted. Slowly, she began to breathe again. Her appetite returned. One day, she noticed the sound of birds. One day, she smiled at a child in the temple. She wasn't cured, but she was coming back to life. That single phrase became the rope that pulled her out of the abyss. This isn't a rare story. In fact, the most incredible thing about the Amitabha practice is how ordinary people who are not monks, not mystics, not scholars, have experienced profound healing, guidance, and transformation simply through sincere repetition of the name. Because chanting Amitabha shifts your mind from contraction to expansion, from fear to trust, from darkness to light. It engages your breath, your voice, your attention, all aspects of your being into a singular point of awareness, and that awareness begins to dissolve mental noise, emotional pain, and karmic patterns. But let's be clear, chanting Amitabha is not a superstition. It is not a magic spell to get rich, find love, or avoid pain. It is not an escape from life, but an embrace of life's deepest reality. When you chant with sincerity, you're not asking for something to be added to your life. You're asking to remember what has always been there, your inherent connection to the boundless light of existence. The sound itself carries a rhythm that soothes the nervous system. When repeated consistently, it enters your subconscious, reprogramming how you respond to challenges. Instead of reacting with panic, you respond with calm. Instead of anger, you feel understanding. Instead of despair, you feel a quiet strength that defies logic. Here was once a man diagnosed with terminal cancer. Doctors gave him months to life. Instead of sinking into fear, he began chanting Amitabha every day for hours, not because he thought it would save his life, but because he wanted to meet death in peace. Months passed, and years. His cancer went into remission. His doctors called it a miracle. He simply said, I learned how to live by preparing today. Chanting didn't cure me, it awakened me. This is the deeper secret. When you chant Amitabha, you're not just inviting fate or embodying it. You become a conduit of that infinite light. Others feel it in your presence. Your energy shifts. You speak more kindly. You listen more deeply. You make decisions not from ego, but from insight. But even if miracles don't happen in the external world, they happen within. You might still face illness, loss, or uncertainty. But inside, you'll be calm like an ocean, firm like a mountain, radiant like the sun. And that is the real miracle. Let's talk about how to practice. You don't need a temple. You don't need special clothes. You don't even need to sit cross-legged. You just need presence and sincerity. You can chant aloud. You can whisper. You can chant mentally, while driving, while walking, while washing dishes. The key is repetition with awareness. Start with 10 minutes a day and build. Unforce it. Let it become a rhythm, heartbeat, prayer that flows through your being. And what if you don't feel anything? What if your mind wanders? What if it feels pointless? That's normal. Anyway, the benefits accumulate silently, like water seeping into parched soil. One day, you'll find yourself reacting differently to stress. One day, someone will tell you, you seem more peaceful. One day, you'll realize you've found something unshakable inside you. That's when you'll understand what this practice really gives: not answers, but clarity, not escape, but courage, and not perfection, but presence. And for those who fear death, woe this. The name Amitabha is also called the Bridge of Rebirth. In Pure Line teachings, it is said that those who chant with deep faith at the moment of death will be guided to the Pure Line, or realm of peace, where awakening is easier. But again, this isn't about belly fights, about energy. The energy you carry at the moment of death is the culmination of your life's mental habits. If your mind has been trained to return to Amitabha, and then even in your final breath, there will be peace. But here's what's even more important: you don't have to wait until death to taste that peace. You can experience it right now. With the breath, with the chant, with the willingness to surrender your burdens, and simply call upon that infinite light. So the next time you're angry, try chanting instead of shouting. The next time you're afraid, try chanting instead of hiding. The next time you're lost, try chanting instead of analyzing. Let the name Amitabha become your compass, your anchor, your refuge. And over time, you'll find that you don't chant to change your circumstances, you chant to change your response to them. And that changes everything. Thank you for watching this video. The message of Amitabha has touched you. Please share it. Let someone else discover the light that may be waiting inside them too. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below. And if you'd like to help us continue sharing this path of peace, consider becoming a member. Every voice matters, every chant matters, and together, we walk toward the light.